to also build our relationships with the animals as well. So we can play, we can enrich them in different ways, not just outside of sessions, but even during our sessions as well. But a lot of the times we're working on different trainings or different things that there might be in the process of training or maintaining behaviors. So Matt in the back there, he's got that big long pole with Natasha, I think it is back there, and he's working on a behavior back there. I'm not exactly sure which behavior he's working on currently, but so we do training where we're in the middle and training different behaviors, and then we can also break it up and do some play with them as well throughout the training.
Are they all good together?
Yeah, so they all get along pretty well. I mean, just socially, they all get along very well, but they do have their tips like any little human does. But we try to vary up their social behavior throughout the day, try to make it variable for them. So sometimes we'll separate them. Sometimes we'll separate the juveniles and the adults. Sometimes we'll separate some of the juveniles and some of the adults. We just to keep it variable for them all throughout the day.
Now, is there a particular model that you
No, so these juveniles were actually transported from Greenland, Canada. They came to us in 2021. So they were not born here, they were born out in Greenland, Canada.
Oh no!
Don't do it! Say hi to him.
I'm done.
to the Foxwoods Marine Theater, we're proud to present Connecting with Conservation.
Sea lions and things you can do to help these amazing animals. Sea lions, like Callie here, are native to the rocky west coast of California, and I was hoping she'd be able to help us demonstrate a few of her adaptations. What do you think? Yeah? Awesome. Does Christina or Deborah want to come out and help demonstrate those adaptations too? Let's give them a hand. Let's see if they come out. Hold on, they didn't come out. Christina or Deborah, do you want to help us with those adaptations? There they are, give them a round of applause! Well, sea lions have long and strong front flippers that give them great mobility. They're able to move these flippers independently. They can also move them together. And they're so strong, they can even balance their entire body weight on just those front two flippers.
You know, Marissa, all of those things are pretty cool, but did you know that sea lions also have a rotating hip bone? Do you want to help me out with that? Great. All right, let's show them. So she can stand up on all fours and even walk on them. And this allows them to climb those super steep California cliffs. So not only do sea lions spend tons of time on land, but they also spend a lot of time in the water. They've got these super powerful front flippers that they can use in an up and down motion like so to propel themselves through the water, reaching top speeds of up to 25 miles per hour. This allows them to escape predators and catch fish and squid. Check them out. All that energy swimming, sea lions gather together on beaches in large groups called rookeries. And they are very social animals. They actually have a few different ways to identify each other, one of which is their sense of smell. Looks like Marissa's got the camera, so let's see how Callie can move those nostrils. Oh, and you've got to see what else she can do. In addition to their sense of smell, sea lions also have another way to communicate with each other, and that's going to be their vocalizations. Sea lions have a lot of different vocals they can make, And every sea lion's voice is different, just to them. So let's take a listen to some of our sea lions today. So, they can use these vocalizations to find each other on those crowded beaches. For example, if a mom was way out there searching for her pup, she might call out. And her pup way over here would respond. And you know what? Once they find each other, their greeting looks a whole lot like a sea lion kiss.
So cute, right? Well, remember we said sea lions spend a lot of time on land. Yep, they need time to groom. They also need time to rest and take care of their young on shore. So it can be common to find humans and wildlife in the same place and at the same time. And while it might be tempting to get a closer look, or even a few photos, or what are you doing? Malone, a selfie? No, don't you know you should never approach wildlife? Malone, no, Christina, did you see that? Malone, you should never try and touch wild animals. You have to give them their space. That is for your safety as well as theirs. Because you never know. Sea lions, they might get a little bit curious and want to take a closer look. Everybody say bye, Malone. Hopefully, through all of Malone's antics, we've learned that the only people who should be approaching wildlife are trained professionals, right? Right. Zoos, aquariums, and rescue centers all across the globe are doing their part to help conserve our oceans and the animals who live in them. Let's take a closer look to see how Mystic Aquarium is helping. Great ideas. They said you can join a local beach cleanup, help restore habitats for local wildlife, or my favorite, you can even become a Mystic Aquarium volunteer to help everyone realize how our animals serve as ambassadors to their counterparts out in the open ocean. I think we can all lend a helping hand, or maybe even a flipper to do our part too. No one cares more for the animals who work with them than people who work with them every single day. It's Sakarias out of those two front gates and on the walkway in front of you, we do need your help. We need everyone to please remain seated, and that's for your safety and the safety of Sakari. But definitely get those cameras ready, because here she comes. Sometimes she gets a little stage fright. She did it half the way. Let's see if we can get her out this gate right here. We gotta show everyone else how beautiful you are. All right, we'll take things slow with her, and we'll just get her to come back out on this seat and do a very impressive front flipper stand. And maybe she can just stick her tongue out for all you. Let's hear it for Sakari, everyone!
Now we hope that by making some of these connections today, we've helped to inspire all of you to care about animals in the ocean, and just maybe you'll take some small steps to help protect them and their environment for the future.
But Christina, we have one more thing we'd like to share with everybody today, and that's just how much fun it is working with our sea lions each and every day. So let's hear it out there. Who wants to have some more fun? Let's do it.
Let's hear it one more time for our California Sea Lions! Now we hope you all enjoyed connecting with our sea lions today and learned how you can help conserve our amazing ocean planet.
But Malone, we do have one more conservation tip before everyone leaves today, and that's to remember, whenever you leave the room at home, don't forget to turn out those lights.
Thanks for joining us today, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day here at Mystic Aquarium. Bye!
It started a little rough because we were a little short, like we had some calls and stuff, but it was easy. It was beautiful weather. I'm not complaining about that, that's for sure. It was pretty good.
On the beach, we have Eden, Sika, and Pearl. Eden is 23 years old, Sika is 16, and Pearl's around 8 years old, and that's Eden's daughter. It's only 2 places in the United States you can see these guys. So if you didn't see them here, you'd have to go all the way to Alaska and see them at the Alaska Sea Life Center.